untreated heartburn or acid reflux can lead to cancer, which is pretty crazy. If you want a way to force your body to permanently stop acid reflux and heartburn in 48 hours, click the link in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, what is the best treatment for Gerd? Answer by Wendy Shaw. Getting a health diet is a step in the right way. Even looking at a detox may get you underway. Our blog article goes into a healthy detox, which I am sure will help. In the course of our lives, we have all been poisoned to a greater or lesser extent. We need to get rid of that poison again, because it is in our body and our immune system is steadily collapsing. We can eat and drink healthy, but if we do not detoxify, the result will not be enough to give us our health back. The entire chain of our digestive system must be included here in the considerations: the mouth, the pancreas, the liver, the bile, the kidneys, the intestines, the kidneys, but also the skin and the lungs. They absorb food, light and air and separate the nutrients from the waste. But they succeed as well as that influx of toxins no longer good. They are hidden by our toxic habitat with stones, intestinal plaque, grit, ointments and tar. Our detoxifying lymph system is often overloaded and our blood is often too toxic, acidic. The waste that the body cannot dispose of via the appropriate channels leave it via emergency valves, also known as safety valves. These are the nasal mucosa, the skin, the uterus, the intestines, the lungs and the thyroid gland. These organs try to ban the toxins as much as possible by nosebleeds, nose cold, SN, hot noses, hay fever, excretion of excessive smelly sweat, psoriasis, eczema, storage of toxins in subcutaneous adipose tissue, with weight gain as a result, stinking and a lot of menstrual blood, white blood, intestinal bleeding, diarrhea, mucus formation, bad-smelling breath, a swollen thyroid gland, and so on. With a continuous poison bombardment, those valves are no longer effective at any given time and diseases are created to prevent immediate danger to life. Source: diarrhea, mucus formation, bad-smelling breath, a swollen thyroid gland, and so on. It is remarkable that 90% of all our diseases come from heavily polluted and poisoned intestines. But how do we know how our state of health is? Our general practitioner and the specialists who are called in will not tell us. They generally deal with symptom, combating diseases in sub-areas. Their research focuses on your ailment and not so much on you or your health. But also physicians, homeopaths and other alternative therapists do not always find all correct or complete information. There are many opinions and standpoints in that area, which also highlight aspects of the subject and do not consider the total. Who should we believe now? As said before, do not believe anyone, not me, and follow your own path. And measuring is knowing. In my search for a healthier and more natural way of life, I have commissioned a number of studies, which together give a nice overall picture. If you know more, understand what causes the effects of your immune system or bothering you, can start detoxifying. Hereafter a concise list of organs and areas that you can detoxify. This is a rather technical post, but as you can see, the total body detoxification is simply not limited to just intestinal. If you are after more advanced and aggressive methods to lose weight, you may be interested in the red tea detox diet. Answer by Rajinder Bala. Gerd can be completely cured in 3 to 6 months. However, one can get relief from acidity in 10 days by following the suggestions given hereunder. Drinking water with meals can improve health in following ways. This question had troubled me for more than 15 years. I changed various formats of drinking water. The best way to drink water and other liquids is with meals. The explanation of drinking water with meals is as under. When we eat food, our stomach produces acids and other enzymes to convert the food and other liquids into a paste. This paste is passed on to small intestines. Small intestine is connected to blood veins. The minerals, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, water, enzymes and other nutrients are absorbed in small intestines and moved to liver for further processing. After processing in liver, the mineralized blood is sent to kidney for balancing of the minerals. Any minerals found to be out of correct proportions are filtered out or stored in safe places for use in the future. First benefit of this will be that blood volume will increase as more fluids will be absorbed with minerals. There may not be any fluid absorption in the absence of acids in small intestine when water is taken on empty stomach. That should help cure a varicose veins problem. It should also help improve the skin. It should remove the dark eye spots and improve eyesight. It can improve cataract as well. It can prevent prostate cancer as well. There are 1,000s of possibilities. Weight loss. When we drink water or any other liquid after more than 20 minutes after a meal, the water and other liquids are not absorbed in small intestines, in the absence of stomach acids. Stomach acids are produced only in response to food and not in response to water and other liquids. The liquids and water are passed on the large intestines. In large intestines also the excess water and vitamins are absorbed. However, the large intestine does not absorb any minerals, carbohydrates, fats and proteins. This water is passed on to intracellular fluids. No processing is done by liver and kidneys. This is kind of direct reach to the body fluids which are passed on to cells. Over a period of time, the intracellular fluids around the large intestines become devoid of most of the minerals. These fluids are also stripped off the essential glucose. In the absence of glucose, the metabolic rate falls, which causes increase in blood sugar to compensate for the lack of glucose in intracellular fluids. Not drinking any fluids except with meals will dehydrate the large intestine and surrounding areas of excess fluids. This will result in increase in metabolic rate. It will also help reduce intracellular water. Average total intracellular fluid makes up about 30 to 50 liters of fluid. That means a loss of 5 liters of intracellular fluid can be brought in about 30 days. That is the fastest and safest weight loss that is possible. The excess water reaching in large intestine is the cause for prostate problems. Read my blog for detailed explanation about the role of fluids in our body. My blog in brief. Chronic mineral imbalance in blood leads to low metabolic rate, resulting in aging and age-related diseases like blood sugar, blood pressure and heart disease, etc. To correct mineral imbalance, do hydration-dehydration cycles, and to increase resting metabolic rate, do walking and rest routines as detailed on my blog. Read my blog for more details or watch my YouTube videos at Rajinder Bala. To increase resting metabolic rate, RMR, do the following. Walk for 5 minutes at easy pace within your home in the morning. After walking, rest for 510 minutes in bed. Repeat the above 3 times in the morning, afternoon, evening and at night before sleeping. So that makes for 12 walk and rest routines, or 5 by 12 equals 60 minutes of walk for the entire period. One can do it selectively during weekdays and on working days only in the morning and at night. The idea about walking is that it mobilizes energy, and before the entire mobilized energy is spent, we rest. In such a case, a part of the mobilized energy becomes available for vital organs. Doing walking and rest routines takes care of aging-related diseases as well. Hydration-dehydration cycles. Once in 15 days, drink 200 milliliters water every hour from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The very next day, do not drink any fluid for the entire day. Also read my blog for detailed explanation of how the above steps ensure perfect health. Answer by Elena C. Celadon. Popular over-the-counter medications like Tums, Maalox, Rolaids and Mylon neutralize stomach acid and provide fast-acting relief in mild or isolated cases of acid reflux. Some antacids come in liquid form to coat the lining of the esophagus and help reduce the amount of acid in the stomach.